Hey! Welcome back to our channel. My name is Ari.
And I'm Louise.
Louise, we're living in Japan since 6 years. And there's some things that I think we can't live without anymore.
True.
Like actual things, you know, like, I don't know, like bento boxes, for example, or something. This is video from a channel called Life Where I'm From. This guy moved back to Canada with his family, and he's saying there's some things that we brought back from Japan because we couldn't live without it.
Okay.
Let's have a look and let's see if these items are something hontori we also can't live without anymore.
And these are the top Japanese things we can't live without. Well, technically we can live without them, so a more accurate statement would be Japanese things that we made an effort to get in Canada because we find them to be more convenient, nice, do specific things, or do things better than other items normally purchased in Canada, but that wouldn't be a succinct title.
Yeah.
This over here is a hot water boiler / warmer.
Oh,
it keeps water hot
yes.
at all times, and you can choose between 3 different temperature levels. We use it for making tea or coffee, but also as a quick way to get water up to boil when cooking.
The water, do you have that at home?
I actually don't.
I don't have that either, but now that I saw it, I need that, I think.
Like, my friend had it, and I was like, oh my god, look at you living the life.
Yeah.
I want this.
This is such a good product.
It's amazing.
You find it in convenience stores too.
Yeah.
To make
for
like
the ramen,
so.
right?
I thought when I first saw that in Japan, I was like, oh my god, that's genius. The water's always hot. So you can buy that at home too.
Yeah.
I
Like,
didn't
I
know that.
really want it. If I had a bigger apartment, I would get one.
I think it's quite big.
And so nice for people like me who hate to wait for water to boil.
Oh my god, guys. Everyone in Europe waits for water to boil, Domo. No, I've never seen this machine
I've never
outside of
seen
Japan.
it. Never.
Never. That's a really good pick.
Good one.
Okay, let's check the next one.
Yeah.
This is a tamagoyaki pan, which you need for making tamagoyaki. Tamagoyaki ne. Very delicious. And when I first saw this pan, I was like, "Nani kore?"
Well, got it. I was like, why is it square?
Why is it a square? I think Europe, it wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah, like I don't feel the need to have it. Like I can have like similar taste even with a round pan. You know what I
agree.
mean? Like it's like,
I
it
agree.
doesn't look as pretty, but like.
I agree. But if you love tamagoyaki,
Yeah.
having this pan enhances your kitchen.
Yes, I have to say, when my dad, who loves cooking, came to Japan, he bought one of those.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Good omiyage if your family loves cooking.
So, ne, you know, omiyage I brought to my friend actually from Japan. He asked me for that. The nagahashi, the long chopsticks.
Great.
They're so good.
Amazing.
You can do everything with it. You pick something up, you steer with it, you like taste it or whatever.
You only need the hashi to
You
cook.
only need the hashi to cook. It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a rice cooker. You can get a basic 1-button Black & Decker one in Canada, but here's what the Japanese one does better. There are measuring lines inside and a measuring scoop that makes it foolproof to get the proportions correct. So 2 cups of rice, fill it up to the 2 mark, press a button to start cooking, and wait about an hour. You can set a timer to delay the start of cooking.
Yeah.
We usually use it to have freshly cooked rice when we wake up in the morning. Now for the lightning round. It can keep the rice warm after cooking. It's more compact and lightweight. The lid stays attached and doesn't drip all over the place.
So,
There's a setting for a variety of grains. We eat rice almost every single day, so it's obviously very convenient for us to have.
rice cooker, one of the best inventions Japan has ever made, I think.
I love rice cookers.
Like Japanese ones specifically.
Especially. Like, I have to say, I love the rice cooker, and as I said, I hate to wait for water to boil. So even when I lived alone in France, I bought a rice cooker.
Oh, wow.
And I had one, but it was a French one. So it's
see.
not as great,
Yeah.
but still, just even having a rice cooker, I can't imagine not having one.
Yeah,
Like-
that's so true. To be fair, my first 5 years in Japan, I didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah, I didn't cook at home. Actually.
Okay, then it makes sense.
ごめんなさい、皆さんね。でも、now since a year, I have it and I can't believe that I never used it.
Right?
You can schedule, 例えば I come home at 6, right?
Yeah.
Start cooking from 5. I come home, the apartment already smells like rice. It's
I
done.
love that smell.
So
actually.
good. You know, you can make also other dishes actually with that.
I've read that like cakes, some people make
honto?
like a sponge cake.
Yeah.
So.
I made tacos with that actually.
Tacos?
Like a taco meat. I
Ine.
cooked it for like 5 hours in there, and then the meat just melted.
Psycho.
So no, these things are amazing.
10 out of 10. I need
10
it in
out
my
of
life.
10. So I need it in my life. Cannot live without a thing.
This is a pen. I like really thin points, and it's very easy to find Japanese ones with thin points. I use 0.4 millimeter.
They're also good for stabbing people.
But I wouldn't be so specific about it. I mean, it's cool that you can have it though.
Yeah.
But
Like,
yeah,
it's a pen.
it's a pen.
But I would say still that stationery in Japan is next level.
Honto? You think so? I don't really buy stationery that much.
I mean, me
actually.
neither, but I want to when I'm in Japan.
Ah, so ne.
It's so cute, so aesthetic, and it works so well.
True.
And like they make it small so you can carry it.
True.
Like the tiny scissors, everything.
True. It's so convenient.
So, like, I don't know about the pen, but stationery
It's
next
good, huh?
level.
Yeah, that's why some foreigners come here to buy stationery.
Yes.
Did you guys know that? That, you know, stationery is famous in Japan?
It is.
Okay. Next one.
It's a Toto washlet.
They bought a washlet.
This is a washlet from Toto, which is a fancy Japanese bidet. My brother in Winnipeg bought a tushy, which I was able to try out, but honestly, it wasn't too precise and got a lot of things wet down there. So this is a big splurge item, as it was the one thing from Japan I literally thought about every day. This model is not cheap, and it's actually more capable than the standard one we use in Japan. What I like about this is the accurate placement of the spray at your private parts.
It's a very nice design.
Yeah. It's a really nice design. Oh my god, that's how it looks
You
like.
can change the pressure,
Same.
you can change the position, and you can widen the spray to get more coverage. And you can save all these settings in 2 profiles.
Profiles?
It has
Yeah,
a
if you're a
built-in hot
couple,
water
I'm
reservoir,
profile
so you're
one
not
for
blasted with icy cold water in the winter. The seat is also heated.
That's fine.
There is a dryer, but it does take a while.
Dryer? Eh?
So,
It
dries.
so the show.
Yeah.
I never seen that
Yeah,
actually.
it's not on all of them. I think it's quite rare, but I've seen it sometimes. And I was like, oh, makes sense.
Like hot air.
I've never tried, I don't know.
面白い. Guys, is it hot air?
Tell us down below.
Please tell us in the comments. Is it hot air? Yeah, washlets, man. I think you have it once, you can't without.
Exactly. You never use it, you're fine without it.
Yeah. Yeah, you never use it, you don't think about it, right?
Yeah.
You come to Japan, you're just like, なるほど.
So, like, I never used it for the first few years I was in Japan. And
Yeah.
then my friend was like, why don't you use it? It's so nice. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna try. And I was like, that's actually
That's
very
actually
nice.
really nice. For me, the first time I sat on one, public, because my first apartment didn't have one. And I sat on one, I was like, oh, it's still warm. I thought, somebody sit there
Same.
for a long time. I was like, nah, ちょっと待って.
Like in France, if it's warm, the time I'm like, ugh,
So, you know, in Japan, if it's warm because it's heated.
good quality, whatever.
So. 面白いね. Washlets in Japan, guys, I think most Japanese know how good it is, though.
Yeah. I mean, they don't know how bad it is with that. No, maybe you know, actually.
So, if you go abroad, maybe the experience will be different. I think all of the items I agree about, except of stationery, really. There's a few other products as well, I guess, in Japan. I know there's like some onigiri makers and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't really eat onigiri every day, but I understand how in a daily life they would like improve everything for you.
Like, I don't know if I would go and buy it.
確かに.
But if someone told me, do you want me to buy it for you? I'd be like, yes. No hesitation. It's like, I want it if I can.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly the rice cooker. I would definitely have it.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Let us know, what is your favorite item in the comments down below. Is there anything you can't live without as a Japanese person? Oh my god. Is there anything that we forgot to react to?
Yeah.
Like any item that you think, yeah, sorry.
You
my
need
god,
this.
You need this. Yeah. So let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell button. Like the video. And remember, we're Lanko Eikaiwa. If you want to talk to us and want to improve your English and talk about culture with us and talk about these things, you know, that exist in Japan, but they don't exist in other countries, Please check the link in the description box. We see you guys on the next one. Bye. I didn't know that you can buy ball pens with different pen sizes.
You didn't know?
No. I
think because I studied drawing. So we tend to care about it.